Well, Rodolfo Roman here of the Roman Show in Fort Rock with the man Phil of All Madness. Thanks so much for your time and speaking to us. Madness, great album. It was just recently released. It was a different approach to it this time around. What was the motivation behind that?
Well, we wanted to go ahead and write songs kind of from a different perspective. Myself, Mike, and Ollie are the primary writers, and all three of us are guitarists. So, I mean, we always looked at writing a song, come up with a couple riffs first, and then go, and from there, go to structure, go on to come up with vocal ideas. With this one, we wanted to go ahead and change that around and do lyrics and melodies first, get a chord progression, and then we send that stuff back to Mike and Ollie, and we're like, write riffs that kind of, that are in this progression that fit with this and stuff. So it was definitely a really, really different way of writing stuff, but we are really, really happy with the way it came out, so it was cool.
Any challenges you faced during the process of this album?
Well, I mean, it wasn't, like I said, it was a different style of writing, so we definitely had to relearn some things. Also, we did it in California, which historically we've recorded just about everything in Massachusetts. So there's only a couple records that we've done out of Mass. So it was definitely getting outside of our comfort zone, going out and trying something new. And I spent 4 months out in California last year doing the record, so it was definitely challenging.
The title song Madness, and you recently released the video, and it actually sends a message about PTSD. You're a former Marine. Thank you for your service.
Cheers.
So tell me a little bit about that and the message that you want to spread through that music, and perhaps through the album as well.
Well, with the video, we wanted to go ahead and bring some more attention to people that with PTS. It's not something that's wrong with people. It's because of what's happened to them. It's not that they're broken. It's they've experienced some really, really hard things, and that's difficult to deal with. So we wanted to go ahead and bring some more attention to that, because it's something that, after being at war for 16, 17 years now, you've got a lot of people that have gone through a lot of tours, and the war that's been going on has been fought by 1% of the population. So the fact that we could get Chris involved, I've been buddies with Chris Pronto for 4 or 5 years now, and the fact that we could get him involved and work with the 14th Hour Foundation and stuff is great. So it was something exciting for us to go ahead and be able to do. So.
Of course, you've worked with soldiers on spreading out this message, but has there been any particular soldier that attends a show that says, "Hey Phil, thanks so much for that song, I can really relate to it," and which is it?
Well, there's been a lot of dudes in the military that have come up to us and said, "Hey, every time we'd go outside the wire, we'd run All That Remains before, blah blah blah, stuff like that," and that's always really cool. I mean, I was my ex-wife was in the Marine Corps, and she deployed, so I'd played both sides of the coin. I'd been in the military, but I also knew what it was like to be, at home, where your family is deployed and away. So I don't know that there's one in particular. It's just something that's been part of my life, for as long as I can remember.
Now, when you're on stage, I noticed how much passion you have when you hold that microphone. You could see it. There's something about artists, they just don't perform, but you really feel it with your music and your lyrics. Which particular song do you just look forward to performing every single day you hit the stage?
Oh, I don't know. I like The Last Time a lot, and I really like doing This Calling. That's one of our older songs, and most of the older stuff I'm kind of like, we've played it so much, but I really dig This Calling a lot. So.
All That Remains, of course, has been around for some time. How have you seen it, rock or metal, evolve since some time you guys started?
I mean, it's been, since All That Remains started we got started in like 1999, so it's like almost 20 years. So there's been significant changes. We've seen trends come and go, but that's the way music goes. I mean, you can see the same things all the time. It's an ebb and flow of styles and stuff. It's always something new mixed with something old, mixed with something new, so.
Lastly, you stay in shape. You're in phenomenal shape. Where do you find the time to do so while you're on the road?
Well, on the road, it's actually it's not too bad. We pull into the venue, and most of the time we have the day where we're not doing anything. We don't start doing stuff until the afternoon, late afternoon. So we just get up in the morning and find a gym, grab an Uber, and usually most places will let you in for like $10. So.
How about nutrition? Do you particularly watch what you eat throughout?
I'm kind of the guy that's always just looking to eat, because I have a hard time putting on weight. So I really have to make sure that I get all my meals in. So I don't worry so much about what I'm eating. It's just make sure that I'm eating. We do try to keep it clean. Our bass player, Aaron, likes to eat clean. So there's a lot of chicken breast that we cook, and we cook on the bus too. We got a rice cooker and stuff, so a lot of times if we need quick, simple meals, just throw some rice and some chicken breast into the pot, and you're good. So
when you hit the gym, do you go light? Do you go heavy? Do you do some circuit training? What type of training do you do?
I lift heavy, as heavy as it's not really heavy because I'm not a big guy, but it's heavy for me.
Do you max out, say, in bench press, and what is it?
I mean, usually I'll do a warm up set. And then I'll do one light set, and then I'll do a couple sets where I can get 3 or 4 reps tops. Really where at 4 I'm struggling to get it up. Do probably 3 sets like that, and then just move on to the next exercise.
So thanks so very much. We look forward to seeing you again more on the road. What are the more plans? What tours you got going?
We'll be on tour all month for the rest of the month, and then we're playing every weekend this summer, so we'll be out and about. And then we're looking at a big tour in the fall, but I don't have any information on it yet. So
thanks again, Phil, and thank you for your service.
Cheers.
Again. Thank you, Phil. This is The Roman Show.